Welcome back, boxing fans. Once again, people are using these kind of controversial topics to make money off of YouTube, pushing AdSense and controversy on their channels. You know these channels. It's not me pointing fingers at people because it's not true. I'm pointing at fingers at people that literally are doing what I'm saying. You can go to these channels and look at the consistent content these people are pushing out. And it's always controversial, it's always racial, and it's always not so much about boxing as it is about topics that they know will give them views and AdSense revenue. And I mean, I don't know about all these people that watch these videos. Really, I don't understand why you would want to watch a video talking about the whole Ryan Garcia fucking PED thing again and again and again and again. Every single day there's a video from this one channel, and then you go to these other channels that are all in the same group that all are putting out their videos, which are basically all repeating one another, right? Their talking points are all the same. So literally you're just watching rerun of the same fucking video day after day from channel to channel, giving these channels an opportunity to make money off of you. And yet, what kind of content are you really getting? Like, we know Ryan Garcia cheated. Waiting for the whole B-side thing doesn't really mean anything, except for potentially what's going to happen with the result of Devin Haney's fight. Ryan Garcia, Tyson Fury, and others are not the only people that got caught using PEDs, right? Like, PEDs run rampant throughout every sport. There's no racial profiling involved with people that have used PEDs and cheat. People of all ethnicities from around the world, every single country, have cheated using PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, to get an advantage because there's money to be made. And people will do what they have to do to get paid. I mean, if somebody's going to fucking knife you for $10 in the street, of course they're going to fucking take PEDs if there's millions of dollars potentially in profit that they can make. And it's these people that don't really even care about that, because if they did, they'd be like me. They wouldn't talk about it because they would realize it has nothing to do with the sport of boxing. And I know we're talking about boxing and boxers, but this has nothing to do with the sport of boxing. Everybody involved in the sport of boxing, promoters, managers, trainers, all the people in the corners, they know these dudes are all taking fucking drugs. Actually, the majority of them are literally helping these fucking fighters and athletes take drugs. And take drugs so that they don't get caught. The surprise is when they actually do get caught, even though you have all these people, experts in the field, trying to help you not get caught. Yet when you do get caught, that's when controversy erupts, because it's like, fuck, man, all the money we spend to get you an advantage, and then still you got caught, right? And people turn a blind eye to this, act like it's not happening, unless, of course, what they're doing is using it to attack certain fighters. When we talk about American YouTube channels, primarily they're using it to attack non-black Americans, right? So Ryan Garcia, a fighter that nobody had rated as one of the best fighters in boxing, no one had him a pound-for-pound quality fighter. He'd never won a world title, yet people were excited to see him fight Tank Davis. Why? Well, because Tank Davis is literally fighting nobody, so anybody is better than no one. When Tank Davis beat him, then we understood why Devin Haney would want to fight him, because the result of their pay-per-view did so well. So why wouldn't Devin Haney try to do the same thing and capitalize on Ryan Garcia's name? He did, but it didn't work out quite as well for him. So now he's hoping that this will be turned into a no contest, and will come back, right? But yet, he's still a fighter who was just exposed, getting hit by the same punch again and again, not being able to deal with it very well. And so it's only a matter of time before the very same thing happens to him again, right? Most likely, just by a different fighter. And the whole PED thing, like, people literally criticize and chastise me because I don't want to talk about it I don't make videos after videos crucifying people for getting caught. You didn't see me shitting on Alicia Baumgartner. You didn't see me shitting on fucking Big Baby Miller, right? And I'm an AJ fan, but still I didn't harp on it. You didn't see me shitting all over Canelo Alvarez when he got caught, even though I'm a big Golovkin fan, because it's irrelevant. Just like people that continue to push this whole, well, he's not a pay-per-view seller, right? I just saw someone, a Tank Davis fan, say that to criticize Devin Haney today. And my question to him was, why do you care? Like, literally, why do you care that Devin Haney is not a pay-per-view star? What does it have to do with you as a fan of the sport? Like, I mean, if you're trying to use it to shit on him, to juice up and hype up Tank Davis, oh, okay, that's what you're doing. So literally you're using this as a way to fanboy for one fighter over another. But this doesn't prove that Tank Davis is a better fighter than Devin Haney. It doesn't prove he would beat Devin Haney. All it does is give Tank Davis an excuse, literally, to not fight Devin Haney. Yet you're pushing that, because that's exactly what you want. You want to have an excuse so that Tank Davis doesn't have to fight Devin Haney and potentially be exposed, right? And that's what this comes down to. That's why these people that use these things, they're all using it to push narratives. Because the truth is, why would you care about somebody's pay-per-view numbers? Like, that's money they make. Congratulations to them. That's excellent. But when you're using it to try to not make fights, now that's an issue. As a boxing fan, why would you not want to make the fight? When we talk about PEDs, I don't talk about it, I don't care about it, because I want to make fights. It's not my job to concern myself with this kind of shit. They have medical teams, medical experts, fucking testing agencies, they have governing bodies, they have sanctioning bodies, they have all kinds of people. And in truth, that's their job. And as the boxer, it's your responsibility to make sure that it's an even playing field, right? It's not my job as a boxing fan to concern myself with these things, because I don't fucking care. It's not my job. I don't care how much money you're getting paid. I don't care if it's an even playing field. My topic of discussion with this is these fanboys on YouTube that push these narratives when it benefits their fighters, yet literally downplay it, ignore it when it's supporting a different fighter, specifically a fighter they don't support. And then we get to see this complete double standard from these fucking people. This goes back all the way to Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather had more issues with PED testing than Manny Pacquiao ever did. Yet still there's this cloud around Manny Pacquiao because of Floyd Mayweather and his team and the propaganda they put out, which then of course was picked up, and you know, guys like Paulie Malignaggi and others continued to fucking, you know, keep it going, even though literally Floyd Mayweather's family had to pay Pacquiao money in libel for falsely accusing him of PEDs. But people ignore that, right? You know, when he got caught using an IV, it's ironic because that criticism was just thrown at Ryan Garcia, right? I'm surprised people didn't make videos about it, because I was just waiting for the opportunity to then point out the complete double standard. So now you're concerned with IVs when Ryan Garcia used them. But when Floyd Mayweather used it, and it wasn't reported until months after the fight with Pacquiao, so that it would be downplayed by that point, you downplayed it and said, what's the problem with IVs? There's nothing illegal. Even though they are illegal. It's a way people mask their drug use, right? Masking substances are something that people detect because they know if they find it, chances are it's there to cover something up. And it's a precursor for drug use. See, I always think it's funny, these people that want to use PED as a way to criminalize and attack people. But yet, they don't even fucking know anything really about PEDs. You see, like, Punch Drunk just being told off by fucking Victor Conte because he's stupid. Well, nobody's gonna disagree with Victor Conte. I mean, that punch drunk is stupid. He is. He's uneducated and he's an idiot that always is pushing narratives. That's not a fucking surprise. And for Victor Conte to point that out, I mean, who's surprised and shocked by that? What Victor Conte has forgot about drug use, it is more than fucking punch drunk will ever know. It's like when people are talking about this whole follicle testing thing that Ryan Garcia did. Well, it's cool that you did that, but different drugs are detected differently in your body. Ostarine, the drug that he's being accused of, doesn't necessarily get tested through your hair follicles, unlike clenbuterol, which Canelo Alvarez used. And it's ironic because Canelo Alvarez had his hair tested, and that is the reason why he was allowed to continue his career and didn't have any repercussions based on the drug use, because his hair follicles proved that he wasn't purposely taking clenbuterol. But the people that criticize and hate on Canelo, they ignore that, right? They ignore anything that could be used to actually prove that somebody wasn't cheating. And then, of course, then they manipulate and make things up when it's the other way around. It's like when Povetkin got caught with trace amounts of a drug that literally had been legal when they first made that fight, first made the contract for that fight. Like the first time that contract was signed between Wilder and Povetkin, the drug that was in Povetkin's system was literally legalized. So you could use it. And of course there was a delay in the fight, and in that meantime, that drug became illegal. Meaning that, sure, there might be trace amounts in his system because he may have been using it when it was fucking actually a legal drug. And people went back and forth on that, acting as if people are trying to defend him. Nobody's trying to defend him. People are trying to be clear and factual in exactly what's been going on. But most of the people that push this stuff, they only push it one-way traffic. They only push it when they can use it for race fucking ammunition to criticize specifically non-black fighters. When black fighters get caught, they will tell you, oh, just imagine if it was a black fighter. Yet every time it is a black fighter, nobody basically says fucking anything. It's basically ignored. Because, of course, they don't want to talk about it. And the rest of us don't fucking care. I mean, I didn't see too many people really going on Alicia Baumgartner that much. Maybe because she's sexy and people are willing to give her a pass. I know I am. But, I just think the Ryan Garcia shit is played out. Let's fucking move on. Let the people in position of power to fucking sort through that shit. Why are you worrying about it? It doesn't impact you unless you're a fanboy of Devin Haney. Outside of that, why would you care? Let the people in position to make the decisions, and then you can comment on the decisions after the fact. But literally making video after video after video, day after day after day, Jesus Christ, man. There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else boxing related that's more interesting. Literally just had Josh Taylor, Catterall fight this weekend. You just had Christian Mbili fight as well this weekend. Two very highly rated fighters. One at 140, one at 168. Right? We have big fights next weekend. We just had huge fights the last few weekends. And then there's breaking news consistently. But these people want to consistently push the same dead, old, bullshit fucking news cycle. But, to each their own. I don't listen to it. I just see the videos and I'm like, fuck, man. Is this all you guys are doing? No wonder I don't listen to your channel, because I don't want to listen to the same shit every day. But maybe you do.